There is something I have noticed in our societies. It looks like most successful women are women without husbands.
Most successful women are women without husband, women without a man. How true is that statement? Would you say you agree with that or disagree? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Let me go ahead and roll the full clip for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back.
There is something I have noticed in our societies. It looks like most successful women are women without husbands. Most successful women out there are women without any committed relationship. Why is it so? If you know the answer, tell me. It looks like most women that are married are not as successful as women without husbands. Most women without committed relationship are really making money. What is happening?
Hey beautiful people, how are you all doing today? It's your girl Maria David, and I'm back again with another interesting video. Most successful women are not married. Do you agree with that? Yes or no? How is it in your own society? Is it like that most women that are successful, that have money, they are wealthy, they're rich, they're happy, most of them are not married? If you agree with that, let me know down in the comment section. If you disagree as well, let me know down in the comment section. All opinions are accepted, but kindly put them down respectfully. I have few stitches to share with you all. You all know the guy is speaking from Africa, so most of the stitches are from Africa. So let's watch the stitches together, and I'll be back at the end of the stitches.
Are women without husbands?
From my brother's observation, he has seen that there are more successful unmarried women compared to married women. I don't know the statistics behind it, but my 2 cents is that when you get married, decision is based on the both of you.
Yeah.
That means that it can limit what you can do. If your partner agrees with you, then you can forge ahead. Amos 3:3 says, "Can two work together except they agree?" That means that without the both of you decision, you cannot be successful. So that's one thing. You need a supportive system in place to help you forge ahead. If you have kids, it limits you as well on how much you can do. And
that are married are not as successful as women without husbands.
May say the other side of marriage that they usually don't tell us, especially as African women, is that we lose a lot of freedom as women when we marry. And I'm saying this because when you get married, the man has the freedom to do whatever he wants. He can pursue higher education, he can travel abroad, but you as the woman, whatever decision you want to make, you have to run it by your husband. And if he doesn't agree, 9 out of 10, you would be there. You will stay still. So that's what I say all the time, that as a woman, before you get married, make sure you've pursued your own career, you've pursued your own goals and developmental plan for yourself. Like go to school, study a trade, a skill or whatever, study your business, study your career. And yes, you'd have to get married to a man that is so much open-minded, that will not care if you want to go study abroad. He will be okay with it. If you want to travel, he will be okay with it. Otherwise, you are stuck wherever you are. And I say when kids start coming in, there is little you can do. Like, it's hard to study a new course. It's hard to do anything new. So you have to really work on yourself and get yourself to a point where you are okay before you get married. And now you find somebody that will understand that, okay, you are married, but I'll still let you be free enough to pursue your own goals and your own career. And one thing I also want to say is that as a woman, don't let marriage be your ultimate goal. Like, what do you want to do? I say, I want to get married and have kids. That is not personal development. That's not a personal goal. You need to have something going for your own life. Not marriage and kids will come in. Otherwise, the probability that you will be stuck there for a very long time, if not forever, is high. So that is it. Practically, like, women lose a lot of freedom when we get married.
Sure.
And to make sure you are putting all the measures in place, make sure you are okay before you get into it. Or if you are in it already, then have a conversation with your partner and let them give you that back freedom now with their pursue our goals. Yes, I they are any maybe I wanna waka.
Most successful women out there are women without any committed relationship.
I think this look common because more and more women are becoming successful, especially at a young age. Like, women are no longer waiting until they find a husband, until they find a committed relationship to take out a mortgage, to travel, to move across the country. More and more women are just doing it. They are pushing it. And they're putting marriage as like a plus. If they get married, great. And if they don't get married, at least they know that they're good. That's the mindset of a lot of women now. And I do know we all know so many women who are lawyers and doctors and nurses who are all married. So I want to say successful women also are married, but even let's focus on a woman who are not married. A lot of time, not all of us are going to get married. Not all women are going to find a husband. Not all women are going to be in a successful relationship. It doesn't happen. But I think we have learned from our moms. We have learned from our grandparents. We have learned from our aunties that, listen, I need to do this on my own. And then if I find a partner and if I find someone, thank God. But if I don't, at least I know how to do something of myself. So now more and more women are being more cautious. They're not putting their eggs in one basket. They're not waiting until they get married and being like, okay, now I'm married, now I can start my life. No, we start in our lives. And then if we get married down the line, great. And if we don't, good. And I love that. I love the mindset of the woman in our generation. And I'm not saying what that means is don't get married. No, what I'm saying is just doing something for yourself and not waiting on nobody to come and save you. It's everything.
Yeah,
it's everything.
There is something I have noticed in our societies. It looks like
maybe it's because society is full of low-value men who do not know how to treat highly successful women, and highly successful women would rather stay alone and not settle for less.
Most successful women are women without husbands.
Okay, my brother, I just want to answer you something. I'm not going to go further, but I just want to answer you just a little bit. It is true what you're saying, that most of successful women are not in a relationship or are not married, they don't have husband and other stuff like that. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense, you know. So do men also. When it comes to men, single men are doing much greater than the ones who are in a relationship or married. That's the answer that I can give you. I'm taking a good example of myself. I once been in a relationship for over 17 years, 18 years, you understand? I don't know what I can show to people that this is what I've made it in life, during the marriage life. Nothing, bruh. Absolutely nothing. And I just thank God that God saw that my marriage was not worth it to carry on, and we split it. And I'm single, 8 years single. But I can show you, I can tell you, I can testify how great my life has been ever since I moved out of that relationship. I stay with my 2 kids, but I'm living a better life than before. And it's not so long. 18 years in the marriage with nothing, but only just 6-8 years single, as a single father. I'm doing much great, and I can guarantee you that I'm going to fulfill my dreams without even any doubt. You know what? Ever since I break up, every saving, every cent that I get, I always invest, I always save it and other stuff. So it's the same thing with those single women. They're doing great because they don't have someone who is jeopardizing their plans and other stuff. Same as the men. Men who are in a relationship, my men to make a decision. It's not easy for them to make a decision on their own. You know, marriage is a scam. Marriage is a scam, bruh. Marriage is a scam. And as far as I can see, 2024, I don't see I don't see a lot of men being involved in a marriage. I'm telling you, it's I don't know if it's a prophecy or what, but marriage is a useless thing, man. You understand? You get something that you strive for something that you can get overnight, and you spend all the resources to please that thing every day. I don't know, but I'm just glad that I'm in a good shape now. I'm independent, and I don't seek any permission from anyone. I can make a decision. I can go wherever I want to go. I can look after myself. I know how to protect myself in any dangers. And look at me. So, Mina, I'm also supporting men who are single, who are not married. They are doing much greater. In terms of financial, they're stable. You can't compare them with those who are in a marriage, you know. Understand? And Mina, I'm taking care of my kids. And I took my kids and stay with them. So, I'm covered. Mwah. And I don't see myself getting into a relationship soon. I'm okay with my life. I'm enjoying. I'm okay. I'm now realizing my dreams. You know, I'm now. I can see that I'm on the right route now. 2-3 years time, I can see myself somewhere else and be, because I don't have anyone who is intimidating my plans. Nothing. I don't have someone who, I only have the channel of income. Yeah? The income is only getting in. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to weave. It's not going to makeups. It's going to my kids and me and my future plans.
Okay. If you're still here, kindly put your thoughts, your comments, your opinion, your suggestion down in the comment section. As I said earlier, all opinion accepted if you put them down respectfully. So if you ask me the question, I will tell you yes. I'll tell you yes. Women that are successful, women that are happier, women that are living their lives, they are women without a man. They are women that are not in a committed relationship. They are women that are not married. Okay? And I'm not saying that married women are not happy. I'm not saying they're not successful. I'm just telling you from my own point of view, the ones that are happier, so more successful, are the ones that are without a man. For example, just imagine a single girl, you know, making money, hustling, trying to make ends meet, working at, she doesn't have a boyfriend, she doesn't have a child, her parents are like happy for her, go make your money. Even the fact that she doesn't even have so much to spend, probably she's just saving the money, blah 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 blah, and she's just buying, you know, trying to look good and all of that. She has all her full time to hustle. In fact, the work can take her from one country to the other, from one state to the other, from one province to the other. She's good. She will move easily. She can decide to do shifts, she can decide to do night shifts, she can decide to work one job in a day. She can just decide to do anything she wants to do. Do you know why? Because she's single. Now imagine that same girl met a guy, she's in a relationship. The energy that she has putting to make money is going to reduce, because she's already sharing the energy and putting it in a relationship. So you would definitely see a pullback. Like something is wrong with this girl. She's not hustling like she used to. Probably then she now met a guy that is rich, telling her that, you know what, I got you. You don't have to stress yourself. I'll take care of you. Like, take this. The things that she hustles to buy for herself, the guy is buying it for her. She's going to relax because she'll be like, my man. And when she puts all those energy on the relationship, she withdraw from her being successful on her own. Eventually, probably she gets married and the man has successfully captured her. She was, as in, the man can decide like, okay, you know what, I'm not going to give you money again. Maybe after she has given birth to 1 or 2 children, he knows that it's not going to be easy for her to pick up a job and move. It's not going to be easy for her to travel all around because the kids. So she cannot be as successful as she used to because she's now with a man. I am not saying all men will drag you down, but I'm telling you, most of them, they don't want to see you successful. They want to be the one successful, more successful than you. So when they see that you are up there, they try to like, most of them, I'm not saying all of them, okay? I am not saying all of them, but I'm just giving you an example how I feel like people, sometimes I've even seen physical example, like some of my friends, once they are in serious relationship like this, you start seeing them drawing their yams, like, what's wrong with you? I went to my boyfriend's house, blah blah blah, my husband this. They are no longer serious with making money anymore because there's a man involved. Probably the man is not even happy with the kind of job you're doing. You know, in short, some men, when they marry you, they know that probably you're a fashion designer. You sew amazing design clothes. You do this. Before, when they were dating you, the moment they marry you, tell you, I don't want you to be sewing. I don't like you handling needle and thread and all of that. I want my woman to just have a store and be selling provision. They take your dream to another thing, and because they have married you, most women in Africa, they just believe that they're supposed to be submissive and accept whatever thing their husband does to them. They're okay, my husband said I should not work and I'm not going to work, so they're not going to work, thinking that they are doing themselves, or they don't know that they are just shooting themselves in the leg. Because I don't understand why a man will tell you not to work and you are not working. Like, did you use jazz on top of you? Even if he can feed you and feed your generation, you still have to have your own income. You still have to be doing what you love doing. You still have to have your own money. Anyways, for me, I would say yes. I would say women that are successful, most of them are not married. And sometimes people think that single women that think that it's until they get married before they get successful, it's a lie. Sometimes the marriage that you're thinking is going to save you might not save you. In fact, when you're in there, it might not be as it is from the outside. So because they've been lied to a lot of things, that when you're married, all you need to do is just get a man. After school, get a man will take care of you, blah blah blah. Yes, the man in Africa, men take care of their women. No jokes. In Africa, men take care of their women well. But because they're taking care of you, you have a lot to lose. You cannot stand on your own. You cannot have your own statement. You cannot just decide that, okay, today I'm traveling, tomorrow. You can't decide that, okay, this is what I want, because you are not bringing anything to the table according to them. So to me, I just feel like nobody's coming to save you. As a single person, you have to work, be successful. Even if you get married, still hold on to your job, still hold on to your success, still keep pushing up, unless you just decide on your own personally, like, okay, I don't want to work again, I don't want to do this job again. Decide it on your own, not because your man is telling you to stop it. That is my own take. And yes, I will say it again, women that are successful, women that are happier, and women without a man, and women that are single by choice, not the one that wants to get married, that they're still crying. I'm not saying they shouldn't get married, but the ones that they feel like their life is on hold because of marriage. The ones that are happier regardless, even if they want to get married, they don't want to get married, but they still love their situation. They're enjoying their life to the fullest. They're living a day at a time. These ones are more successful, more happier than the ones inside their husband's house. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section, and thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and kind on post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload interesting video like this one. And I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.